Zambia is well known for its safari animals, but also for the struggles of its people. And Justin and I are eager to get out and see the country in a way that reveals both to us.
It's been a lifelong goal of mine to go on safari, and these are the biggest animals in the world. Zambia could be the death of me.
After traveling the world for a year, Justin and we were charged with a whole new energy.
As I got further away from my old life, I started to realize that this is where I need to be. This is now my lifestyle.
One day, I hope to say that I've seen the world, but that day is not here yet. We've decided to begin this trip by visiting one of Zambia's most famous landmarks.
Woo! This is death right here. Right here is death. We're on the very lip of Victoria Falls, the widest falls in all of Africa. And let me tell you, it's one of the deeper ones too. It's more than 100 meters down to the gorge below. There's no safety rope, there's no cordon, there's nothing tying us back. This is free-flowing water right over the edge. Iceland seems like a distant memory right now. And while I love the place, I got to admit the African sun is really welcomed at this point. The big thing for me is going to be to get out and do some real safari. Get up close, personal. I love the animals and I hope that they love me here. But we're here for a lot of things, and most of them are for thrills. And this is a huge thrill. I don't know how we're going to top this, and we just got here. We plan to do some whitewater rafting. We've done whitewater before, but we've never done anything like this. I want to get close, but I want to survive this trip. The Zambese's notoriously turbulent water. Water that's there takes the weight of 6 people and just goes like this. And in an instant, we went from this to this to this.
But it happened so fast, it happened so quick that I don't even remember it. Like, it was that quick.
Andre, he got tossed well clear of the boat because he wasn't able to hang on to anything except the camera. He had to get rescued and thrown on another boat temporarily. It was wild. We really want to see the culture and the natural side of Zambia, and we're not going to find that in Livingston, so we're going to hit the road almost right away. I just hope Justin will respect the more dangerous animals, because he has a tendency to really push the limits of nature, but I think this first place that we're going to visit should keep him in line. It was recommended that we check this place out, which is kind of a crocodile farm that cares for crocodiles that have been a pest in certain parts of Zambia, ones that have been injured.
Let's see how close we can get to them.
And this is by far a lot closer than we're ever going to get safely in nature to them.
Come on, come bite me. Can you rub his belly?
But then?
Can you rub his belly?
Yeah.
I'm joking.
You know the advantage here? I'm watching the legs. You see how they are? He needs to stand up with the back legs. That's when it can hit you with the tail.
Can I go in here? He's pretty calm right now. He's not really moving that much. Very calm. Jeez.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, he's big. Can we feed him? So just pick it up and throw it in his mouth? I feel like I'm bowling for crocodiles here. Got my bowling ball. Oh. That was a good shot though. Gone. He's still hungry by the looks of it.
Godzilla. Godzilla. Yeah.
All right, so if I just try to plant it right in front of him, eh? The only way we would have gotten this close to these crocs in the wild is if we were prepared to never come back. So, and this is the reason for coming here. It's certainly a thrill to be able to get this close to wildlife, and I hope we can do it with some of the other animals of Africa. We're on our way to Lusaka, where we're going to catch a plane to a safari camp. We've been offered a ride there from Hilka, who's eager to show us the people of his country as we drive. Just stopped at the side of the road, pulled off the main highway, and this here is a bit more of a traditional style Zambian house. Grass roof, the mud walls, and we've just sort of been asked to come inside and have a look at it.
It's pretty solid. It's almost like concrete.
Under this is like their form of bricks is they get like paint tins and they fill them up with clay and they turn them upside down again, and as soon as they've gone hard they pull them out and it comes like low round bricks, and that's what they use to build the main structure of the house together with the wood.
Do you live here by yourself? You got pretty much everything you want in here. There's stuff here to do dishes and knives and forks and pots and pans.
It's a small area, but it's got all the same elements of home that any home has.
And you got a guard dog. Just kind of making our way around this small little village here and just seeing what everyday life is like.
The ashes here, what do you use the ashes for?
And just washing all the pots and pans, it also kills bacteria and stuff, and ash doesn't stain either. If you wash your clothes with that, it'll take out stains actually. It's like a sort of bleach. They've all got the local fires which they burn, so the ash is like always plentiful. The nice thing about this river, it flows, so like all the leftovers of the food and everything just flows down the river.
So they'll always have a water source.
These guys are actually lucky. I mean, the river source is good. Some villages you'll find they don't get that, and that's when they struggle a bit. When I first came to Zambia, I was a couple of weeks old, and then I grew up, and then my mom first had a job at a school, which I went to later, which is just up the road here. 10 years ago, it wasn't even as developed as this. There wasn't even a road here. It was just a simple path. These people here are pretty lucky because they got the sugarcane behind us, and they got their own water source.
These are a pretty lucky group of people compared to a lot of other parts of Zambia.
And those are really the people that need help in Zambia. I mean, like, they're also just people just like us, exactly the same as us. Just less fortunate. People actually pass away from just a common cold. You don't see many old people here, do you? The average life expectancy here is around between 29 and 36 years old. And yeah, it's a difficult topic everywhere in the world, but I mean, it's just in Zambia, you really get affected here.
Looking for a bit of a snack. You say this sugarcane's pretty good, eh?
We'll buy some now and we'll see what you guys think of it.
Do you just bite through it like, ah? How do you do it?
Use your teeth normally like this,
Yeah.
and you just pull down the strips like this.
Okay.
Normally the deeper the better because the inside is the sweetest part. Give it a bite to see how hard it is. You're not exactly going deep enough.
No, I'm not going deep
What
enough.
you're really supposed to do is like sort of bite a piece off and put in your mouth.
It's good.
It's my favorite plant now.
This is like a toothbrush for them too, because the fibers just brush their teeth. The roads in the section near Livingston are in really bad condition. They're supposed to get better as we get closer to Lusaka. It's actually better to stay off onto the dirt shoulders than it is to try to drive on what's left of the pavement.
Two tons of coal just lying on the road. And one bag's even black, so at night you're never going to see that. Can you imagine hitting that 100 k's an hour? Oh, you'll be screwed.
Let's pull it off. Just at least move the black one off. It's heavy.
What we often find is just coal bags, concrete blocks sometimes, bricks that have fallen off, large amounts of hay bales.
Within a couple hours, some farmer will come by and see all this and scoop it all up and it'll be gone.
That'll be about the best we can do, huh?
Yeah, at least it's off the road. Every time we make a little stop, we're seeing a little bit more of the people and how friendly they are.
Thanks. My name is Scott. Nice to meet you. Thank you for letting us come see your place. This is your water source?
Yes.
This is where you get your water from?
What I'm drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Why is there a fence all around here?
This is my garden.
You've got sugarcane, cabbage.
Also notice you're making bricks.
Basically what happens is he digs a certain amount of sand out of that anthill. The termites like to clay to make their nest. He uses what the termites left over to mix together with water to make these bricks. Puts them in a mold and then takes them out of the mold and he builds a small fireplace. In that fireplace he will light the coal to make sure that the bricks get cured quickly and everyone comes and buys them from him. So that's basically one of the ways in which he's making money. Which is a pretty clever idea actually, because he's basically using what he can here to make a living for himself.
It's kind of funny, but everywhere we walk, all the birds are following us. They listen to the hen that feeds them.
That doesn't work for me.
Okay, I'm gonna stand over here and see if I can get all the birds. Got halfway. You got a very beautiful place here. Very beautiful.
A lot of hard work. A lot of very hard work.
Chip, 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 chip. I'm just at the neighborhood bike shop. Side of the road service. Everybody here rides around on bicycles.
We're not too far from Lusaka now. It's probably less than an hour, but the sun is almost set, and after dark is when it really becomes dangerous. Even people who know what they're doing, like Hilka, I should get off the road. Even people who know what they're doing, like Hilka, there's no amount of experience that can kind of prepare you for driving at night here.
Just making sure the fan belt's tight. To make sure that we have lights for sure on the way.
I miss my bike. The main thing I think they do a lot here is just flat tires. They got bike pumps and they got lots of parts. You can get your rims hanging from the branches. It's different. It's efficient. Because if you're on your way to work and you break down right here, hey.
Might have to push it. Can you help push?
Heart pounding. Whew, what a shape.
Just about reached Lusaka, and lucky for us, it seems like we're going to avoid having to drive in the dark. We're going to say goodbye to Hilka tonight, and tomorrow it's off to Mfui. We just arrived in Mfui. This is the gateway to South Luangwa Park, which is probably one of the most underrated game parks in all of Africa. Contain yourself this time around, okay?
I want to see some big animals.
And you can't just be like, hey, baby lions.
You know what you need is one of those little kid tethers you have on me.
Like a leash.
A little leash on me.
Yeah.
Something, a lion!
Go
Like,
run away.
monkeys! Yeah, that's pretty much what I need
Yeah.
to keep alive on this trip.
Well, think about that. Mfui's not so much a town or a village as opposed to a region or a series of villages that all lie along this main road. You can see that it's Sunday. People are either at home or on their way to or from church. And we've been lucky enough, traveling around the world, to be able to really get a much keener sense of culture by opening ourselves up to a lot of the local religion.
On our way out to Star Safari, we asked our driver, like, is it possible to just kind of stop by and see one of the churches?
We went up to the door and kind of poked our heads in, and 3 or 4 people all jumped to their feet and said, you know, of course, you are welcome, and made space for us right at the very front. It was a wonderful experience.
If church was like that for me, I'd definitely go, because usually whenever I've gone to church, there's always fire and brimstone. It's not really that appealing.
It's such a different type of church to go to. There's so much rhythm and there's so much happiness. It's exciting and it's fun.
Hallelujah! But let's get mad in Jesus' name. Oh yes!
They're all in amazing harmony with each other, all singing different parts of the hymns and the songs, and it's honestly the most beautiful music to hear in person. It almost lifts the roof off the place.
It was weird though. It went from this really positive tone, it just flipped instantly. People started crying and people were getting really, really emotional, and all the happy singing kind of went into a chant. I've never seen anything like that before. Pretty intense. Singing has stopped and people are repenting their sins, and it's getting really intense.
The presence of God is in this place. So, whenever you are, just forget yourself, forget your neighbor, and focus upon Jesus.
Estimates say 1 in every 3 people has HIV or AIDS here. I mean, 1 in every 3 people, 33% of the population. It's a hell of a situation for these people to be in, and to go there and see the joy that they have. The church must just be such an incredibly powerful part of their life. We've arrived at our safari lodge. This shack here is where we'll be staying tonight.
Oh, welcome. Welcome to our lodge. We have a room here consisting of separate beds, bathroom. The monkeys are in here, but they're sleeping. I don't want to wake them up, because if I wake them up, monkeys be jumping on the bed. Got this. This is full of cobras. I won't open that for you because that's just bad news. Alligator lives in there.
It's a lot different from just being at a hotel. You are in a national park right now, and so at any point, day or night, you can have real wild animals roaming through the property. It's dangerous.
We're gonna go on a night safari tonight. Apparently there's lions coming by here, hippos, elephants, you know, there's leopards. Ever since I was a little kid, being on safari is something I've always wanted to do. To finally see the world's biggest animals up close and personal is like a dream come true.
We're officially on safari now. We've got Phil here. Phil's gonna be our guide and driver. We've got Mago, who's helping as a spotter. And we've got Colleen here, who's on as, I guess, an honorary spotter as well today. The sun's basically gone, and we're on night safari.
The only light we have is right there. And we're looking for the nocturnal animals.
Just got a small bull elephant ahead of us on the road. I don't know if he's gonna move or not.
Someone's only got no backup and probably wasn't in the mood for fight. He just wants to carry on and go and find some grub.
We won that one. Why don't they attack us?
At the moment, they're seeing us as a vehicle, as one whole thing, and we're a lot bigger than they are, so they're going to leave us alone. It's when we start standing up and splitting ourselves up that they actually see you as a person and see you as a threat.
All in all, not a bad first night, I think.
Pretty successful. We saw some hippos, and we saw some giraffes, some zebras, some lions. No leopards, but the hunt will go on.
It says that some people get disappointed when they really focus, like they want to see leopard, they just want to see lion, but there's everything as a package that make up the environment.
Hey, I'm a happy camper. I'm very happy. I'm not complaining.
Well, we've got 2 more nights here, so still plenty of time to see leopards. Woke up a little bit earlier this morning so that we could try to catch an African sunrise.
We're hearing the trumpeting of the elephants over here. We're hearing hippos over here, and then all these birds calling. Everybody's waking up, stretching and singing their song. As soon as the sun comes up to the moment it sets, I just want to be out on safari. Like, it doesn't even matter if I have to be up like at 4 in the morning. I just honestly don't want to miss a second of it. There's no fences to keep these animals in. We've been getting closer and closer, getting more and more comfortable, almost too comfortable. I had this dream last night about working with my old company in Hawaii, and my boss was like, you got this to do, you got this to do, and you're late with this, and you're late with that, and I'm all freaking out. And then I wake up and it wasn't a dream, it was a nightmare, and I'm like, man, I'm living a dream. I'm in Africa, and my job today is to see as many animals as possible. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm so lucky. That takes a lot of strength in your neck and shoulders and back and legs. I probably couldn't even carry that.
Phil, is this something that happens every day?
This is the preparation. They have to gather the wood now. Then when the rain season comes, the wood will be already at the house. They will have to go early in the morning, knowing animal behavior, especially the movement of elephants, and then come back when it's still safe, because they risk their life every day. So there's that kind of timing.
Do you think it's possible we could help them out?
You mean this group here, helping the ladies? It's possible to do. They will readily accept that. But you know, with the system of African culture, where males have got specific duties that are different from the females.
We'll just take in the car, load all the girls up, and we'll take them into town. Free ride. What do you say?
We don't have enough room to help them all out, but at least we can help a few of them. It's a pretty heavy load and a long walk back to the village, so we figure why not?
This is heavy.
This is heavy, yeah. You want to put it on your head?
Yeah, I want to put it on my
It's very heavy.
Okay, let go, let go, let go.
Sure, are you going to manage?
Oh man, I can see why they put padding there. That's heavy.
That's crazy heavy.
And we lifted it from there to here. Not like how many kilometers down the road.
I'd say they take like, say, up to 8 kilometers where they collect the firewood.
8 kilometers.
Maybe 3-4 times a week, depends on the demand.
She picks up the pile of wood, places it on her head, balances it, walks over, grabs her son, breastfeeding, and just keeps walking around. And that's quite the woman right there, jeez.
How are you?
How are you?
Yeah, we've actually got a new crew. Our guide and driver up here is Derek, and he's going to show us everything there is to know about this area. And our scout is William, who's a good shot, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He's still alive to tell the tale, so he must be a good shot.
I can't believe we've gotten this close. It's really close.
You guys want to get a bit closer? Should we have a go?
Is it? Yeah, if it's safe, definitely.
Yep, you got the scout. Let's go down. Great. Okay. Cute little babies they too.
How old would those babies be?
3 months.
So they must grow fast.
Yeah. You can hear the birds getting excited. So that wakes up the host.
It's a complete symbiotic relationship, I guess, is it? That they're helping each other out?
Yeah, they can warn the hippos of danger, but the oxpeckers are cleaning ticks and cleaning the wounds from fighting.
I've heard a lot of rumors that in Africa, the hippo can actually be one of the most notoriously dangerous animals to humans because they're so territorial. Is there any truth to that?
Yeah, they are. Particularly on land, if you get in between them and the water, they'll go for you. I mean, a river like this, you wouldn't have a chance. There's just too many hippos, not enough space.
This pack of lions have been feasting on a buffalo and their bellies are full. They're so full they can't even move. And they're blocking the road for us, but it's definitely funny to see because they look like they're almost in pain. They can't even get comfortable. They're just constantly shifting around. Looks like they just had big Thanksgiving dinner, and we all know what that feels like. Look at he even can't even get up.
He had seconds of mashed potatoes. Wild animals. And yet, right now, they look like they're domesticated house cats. Just a bunch of lazy lions. The sun is almost gone now. Here comes something through the bush. Now we've got hyena coming out because we're quite close to the kill that these lions just made. So the lions here are resting from the kill that they made right there, and the hyenas right there are going to that kill right there.
The hyenas, they started on the kill. You can hear the cracking, the crunching the bones. They play a really important role just breaking down the kills.
Do you think the lions will make a bit of a stand?
They're big competitors. They don't like each other.
Might have a showdown here. These lions aren't like the other lazy lions. Right in the middle of a war zone.
We'll come back here tomorrow and we'll see very little of this kill, which was a living buffalo 24 hours ago. Amazing.
Last night, this is where all the action was. There's not much left.
The carcass of it really doesn't even have a smell. That's how picked clean this thing is. You know? Do you think that the hyenas will come back and have another go at this again tonight?
Yeah, I reckon so. I think so. There's still quite a lot for them to chew. By the time it's all finished, you'll just literally have the head left. All this will be chewed up, made into hyena dung. These are hyena droppings. They chew up bones, and like we saw last night. So there's a lot of calcium in here. Wow. If you're short of chalk for your school, you can use this stuff. Bush chalk.
It makes a huge difference to just get out of that vehicle. When you do that, you're breaking a safety zone for yourself, but you're also breaking a safety zone for the animals. You immediately realize that you're within their environment. You really go outside the last level of protection and really become one-to-one with these animals.
The lions just over there have just sort of spotted us. Same lions from last night. We'll try and keep very close together, walk like a snake, see how close we can get before they get agitated.
See how she's locked onto us and she's crouching a bit.
We're a threat.
Okay,
guys, this time we're going to crouch a bit. Go the same speed, a little bit slow. Okay, you see the female's got up. She's a little bit agitated, getting a bit close. She's got to make a decision whether to go or stay aground. We're going to try to move up about another maybe 5 meters. We want to get closer. Now we're inside that safety zone for that.
We enjoyed the walking safari so much and being right in there with the animals that the suggestion came that we stay in the elephant hide.
This is the ultimate tree fort.
There's no walls, there's no roof.
And underneath your bed are monsters.
We've pretty much seen all there is to see. Well, almost.
Leopard.
We're in the final stretch of this trip, and I haven't had enough of the safari experience yet. I could easily spend weeks here. We're on our last night out on safari, and we've got a new guide and driver tonight. We've got Patrick on board. He's kind of the resident leopard expert, you could call him. So we're hoping that with his help, we'll be able to locate some leopard, which is really the only animal that Justin and I were hoping to see that we haven't seen yet. It's all up to nature at this point.
The leopard actually was somewhere around here, and she has moved through the thickets somewhere there. So we reckon maybe she might come out over that direction. There's a leopard. See?
See 2 leopards?
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Them being such an elusive animal, and to sort of track them, an animal that tracks other animals, and we were kind of slowly doing the same thing to it, and then to have this big success right at the 0 hour feels really great. Thanks so much.
No problem. Thanks a lot.
Well, this is where we're gonna be spending the night tonight. Good thing leopards can't climb trees.
Or get through mesh.
Bam. That mesh is almost imperishable.
That mesh is what?
Almost imperishable. I'm making up words. That's the kind of mesh they use on the spaceships when they're entering the Earth's atmosphere.
That's right.
That's how strong it is. Home sweet home. This is our kitchen. Andre's work area here, his office. This is a big giant chunk of ivory. The elephant died of natural causes, and this is up here is just the kind of the thing that comes along with this place. Let's see if our neighbors are out tonight.
Any leopards?
No leopards, but we got a lazy lion. I'll show you the lazy lion. Oh, he's awake.
was a very early morning and I'm very tired. So with all this fresh air breezing through here, I'm looking forward to a good night's rest.
I'm gonna put this tooth under my pillow and see what the tooth fairy's gonna bring me. Ow. Hopefully the tooth fairy brings me something special.
It's not a tooth, it's a tusk.
Well, you think the tusk fairy's gonna come?
Yeah.
What do you think the tusk fairy's gonna bring me?
You're gonna get arrested for illegal poaching.
I'll wake up in handcuffs. Wouldn't be the first time.
We just had all pack of lions just go underneath us. My heart is just pounding like this. How many did you see? About 5. 5? I saw one, and that's enough. The world's greatest tree fort.
All I could think about when I opened my eyes this morning was how lucky we were to have seen so much of Zambia in such a short time. It's been incredible.
Waking up this morning in the tree fort was a perfect way to finish a trip, especially since last night was the first time traveling I actually feared for my life.
Sun's just come up, so it's probably a little bit past 6 in the morning, and we successfully survived our night out in the open air in Africa, and I loved it. I love just being able to look up at the stars and have this breeze coming through and constantly hear all these animals.
Last night was probably the best night of my life. It was so scary.
What did the tusk fairy bring you?
Nothing. Except for a sore neck. I think the tusk fairy was afraid of the lions.
I can't believe that we have to leave Zambia already.
What a trip. It's one of these places that really tests you.
I couldn't have asked for a better experience of Southern Africa, a better representation of how amazing it can be.
Can't control nature, that's one thing I've learned.
I think it really does register now that it's one of my favorite places on earth. That just has such a feeling of enormous life and such struggle for happiness, but still such happiness. Sure as hell appreciate what we have.
Last year, we really wanted to go on safari, but it never worked out. We never made it to Africa. It took a year and a half to get here, but it paid off. It's, one of these trips that you never forget.
Now we're about to get on a plane again.
We made the drop decision to fly across the Mozambique Channel to a place we really don't know too much about.
We want to find out why Madagascar is so unique, why it's never in the headlines, and what bridges this island to the rest of Africa.